Okay, today we are trying out a Mr. Beer cider kit. We've never done this before, so we have no idea what we're doing. First we put the spigot on, the carboy or container here, whatever you want to call it, and found out we didn't have it on tight enough and had a leak, so that was good that we checked it first. Now we're going to sanitize it. Apparently we put in half of this into our container here. And we're going to swish it around a little bit. As you can see, we really don't know what we're doing. Just made a mess.
Those holes in the top are going to be to release some of the air as it's brewing.
And also release some of the water. Okay, now we put our utensils in here to sanitize them. Alright, we're also going to empty some of this into our bowl so we can sanitize the bowl. Swirl it around so the bowl is all sanitized. And we just let it sit for 10 minutes and do its thing. Because if we have any microbes in there, I guess, that you end up with an off flavor in your cider. So we want everything clean and sanitized. Okay, we have emptied out our sanitizer and refilled this with 4 quarts of clean cold water. And we used our sanitized cup and filled this with 4 cups of water, and we have our sanitized utensils in their clean bowl. Now we're going to bring this to a boil. And once that boils, we'll remove it from the heat and we'll move on to our next step. Okay, it looks like our water is boiling. We're going to turn it off and remove it from the heat. Now we're going to add both bottles of our concentrated mix, apple cider mix. And our 1.5 cups of sugar. And then we're just going to stir it until it's dissolved. This is what you call a must. M-U-S-T, must. And after our sugar is dissolved, which looks like it's pretty close to being dissolved now, we're going to pour this into the keg. Now, we're going to pour this into the keg that already has our 4 quarts of cold water in it. And now we're going to add enough water, more cold water, to bring the amount to 8.5 quarts. Okay, after we've added our water to the 8.5 quart mark, Now we're gonna stir vigorously to make sure it's mixed well. It's kind of like root beer. Okay, now we're gonna take our yeast and sprinkle it over the top here. Screw on our lid. And now we're going to find a spot to let it sit out of the sunlight where the temperature is probably going to be under 75 and over 59, I think. We're just going to find a spot to let it set. And we'll see how that goes. We'll get back to you in a few days.